Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Darkwood, a video game that apparently was out and now it's kind of a re-release. Looks very eerie. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 10 available at Amazon.com. Don't forget Kindle Unlimited is free. The cool thing about this game is you got this kind of overhead view, and you walk around like you could see the limits of your flashlight and the sunlight, and so it's got a very very atmospheric, cinematic look to it. Even though you have this overhead shot, it's very detailed. Kind of like it. Now, story wise, didn't really tell me anything. I mean, it kind of could be. Oh, look at this. Kind of could be anything. This is weird. My holes. And then I read the description. Darkwood is a new perspective on survival horror with no jump scares in its procedurally generated environments. Craft weapons, prepare traps, fortify hideouts. I like that. And players can explore and scavenge the eerie forests of the Soviet bloc by day and then hunker down in the hideouts at night. Darkwood plays smoothly in native 4K resolution, and the players who have enjoyed the same game previously on Xbox One are able to safely transfer their save files to the new version. Darkwood is available for Xbox One and Xbox Series 6. Well, that's cool because I could play this game, and it looks pretty neat. Looks like you need a really good screen to see everything. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't have a screen that had a issue with their resolution. Like, this is cool too. The red light. I mean, it's got this kind of washed out color to it, and then something like this where it's like intensely red in some points, and then just the dreary Soviet bloc era kind of thing. Here you gotta close up things at night, so he closes up the door, but some of the light still gets through. Oh man, it's creepy as hell. And here, I guess he holds up in a barn, and some crazy monsters try to get him. Looks like a zombie, and then he splits into pieces, and then comes after him again. And he's got a gun, so he's able to shoot it. But it's creepy. Darkwood. Now, in terms of a 3-act structure, this wouldn't really have it, especially since it seems to be a sandbox game. Probably has some sort of through line to play the game scenarios and some cutscenes, but generally it looks like one of these games where you explore and find things. Some of it's random, but some of it's not. But the look of it, man, I mean, yeah, I could see this being a movie or a TV show, something that takes place in the old Soviet bloc era area. So you got horror, but the Soviet Union itself would be a horror on its own. I'm not sure what era you would set it in. Maybe just after the fall of the Soviet Union, where things are kind of like, you don't know where anybody stands. Like the communists are still operating, but they're on their way out, but you got new guys coming in. Oh yeah, that would be a good series. That would be a good series. Tell me that would be a good series. It would be kind of like Chernobyl, only with like crime and zombies. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, I would totally play this game. Absolutely. This is the kind of game I would get sucked into and play for hours. It seems to have a bit of a learning curve for that overhead, to get used to it. I'm used to the games that are more POV, so I can shoot guys in front of me. Overhead shots a little more difficult. It would take me, that'd be a learning curve for me to be able to aim and move and get all the controls. But it doesn't look, difficult. Hell, if I could learn parkour in what the hell was that zombie game? Dying Light, I think that's called. If I could learn that, it took me a long time to learn that parkour. Um, yeah, I'm sure I could learn this. So yeah, Darkwood. There's not much to say about it. I mean, the trailer's not much other than some gameplay. Um, I guess my only criticism of it, it doesn't seem to have a lot of specific characters. You know, just seems very dreary and weird. Like this shot. Like, who are these people? Would like to have a little bit of more background, but atmosphere alone, I mean, can take a video game, I think. Story's not as important. You know, sometimes the story does hinder a video game because then it becomes too bogged down in the story and you just want to run around and shoot things or explore. But so it's a real balance, I think, with a video game story, especially in a sandbox situation. I mean, there are other games where it's like you're trapped in the story and that's it. And that's fine for some things, but for a game like Doom or something like that, it has to be loose. It has to be loosey goosey. So the atmosphere is really, I think, the crucial element to make it feel consistent throughout. You know, in this, I mean, look at it. It's just dreary as F. All right. Well, that's it for me, Tony D. Not a lot of movies or things for me to review today. We'll be doing a live stream later at 7, so don't forget to tune in. And we'll see you at the live stream.